Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering. Here we have Barnaby on Burn, a first turn Goblin Guide, an excellent start for the deck. Steve, on the other hand, does get a forest off of the Goblin Guide's ability. Once upon a time, Define Vesuva, and the cat is not necessarily out of the bag. I mean, it's pretty much 12 post at that point. Could be lands. Be a whole bunch more here. So, once upon a time, found Vesuva, passing back. Plays a Cloud Post for turn, a Monastery Swift Spear, joins in the fun with a pair of Goblin Guides, and Steve's life total very much under pressure here. Got a Glimmer Post. That'll gain a couple of points of life, but that's really not super exciting. I mean, it may be the best his deck can do in this situation. There's just so much pressure. All of these creatures. Now, Expedition Map, sacrificing, perhaps to get another Glimmer Post, maybe a Glacial Chasm, though I don't think he can really afford to lose the land drop out of the chasm. Oh, wow, we've got Price of Progress. Oh, this is pre-combat, or pre-damage, so we actually have a Price of Progress and a Fire Blast, getting 2 extra triggers off of Monastery Swift Spear, and an extra 8. I mean, that is actually lethal, as Steve has to scoop it up, move on to the next one. At least he's got the play, but that was a savage finish to that game. Both Price of Progress and Fire Blast teaming up to, with the prowess triggers, an extra 10 damage. 15 just from that one attack step. Absolutely brutal. Not the type of opening that Steve's hoping to play against with a deck like Cloud Post. It's a little bit slower. You know, if you're facing down something like a Delver of Secrets, I mean, you're going to feel much more comfortable. Oh, and speaking of not necessarily optimal starting creatures, we've got a Bomat Courier. This guy is... I'm not a fan. I'm not going to lie. I've not seen this guy really work out. This Elvish Reclaimer that was found off of Green Sun Zenith can stand in the way, but Chain Lightning clears him, so Bomat Courier does get in there, but just for 1 damage. Chain Lightning clearing that Elvish Reclaimer, or he could really become a huge problem. Foreshadowing here. Primeval Titan would be devastating. Expedition Map is searching. There's already a pair of Cloud Posts online. So another green source, and Steve potentially hard casting a Prime Time, or another Green Sun Zenith can go find it that way. Can gain absolute ton of life. 3 life here from the Glimmer Post. And now a Green Sun that gets the Primeval Titan. That's going to do it. A 6/6 here. I mean, I can't even imagine. I mean, going to have to be multiple Price of Progress, and Barnaby's stuck on just a single mountain currently. Not a quality hand. 4 extra life plus an Eye of Ugin. Now I will be able to tutor up something nasty. A suspended Rift Bolt, but I don't think that's going to be particularly helpful here when this Prime Time swings. Oh, and just another Glimmer Post, gaining 5 life. Glimmer Post definitely carries its weight in this type of matchup. It's straight up card advantage as your opponent's playing cards like Chain Lightning, Rift Bolt, Lava Spike, that their whole purpose is just to eliminate your life total. I suppose Chain Lightning does have that little extra utility. You can go after the creatures. Usually Rift Bolt has to be going to the face. So slow. And I suppose it does occasionally clear a creature, but so often your opponent doesn't have to play into it. Not the easiest task. Now here, speaking of Rift Bolt, suspended goes to face. And I'm really sure what that is. A little blown out. We have improved our setup since recording this. Maybe a Roiling Vortex. We've got a Lava Spike and an Eidolon. Steve down to 12. I don't think it's Vortex because the life total doesn't seem to be ticking away each turn. Of life facing down a 2/2 that is going to add that extra 2 damage every time a inexpensive spell is played. Mission map, Once Upon a Time, crop rotation, there's a lot of them this deck potentially wants to utilize. Not necessarily at the cost of 2 life. And oh, is this just going to be it? Price of Progress. The Monastery Swift Spear. Swings, we got a Price of Progress. Oh, and a Fire Blast. And that's actually going to be a very similar ending to the first game. Deja Vu all over again is Price of Progress and Fire Blast. Both take a huge chunk out of Steve's life total. That is the match.